Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring a truly unique publication from the early 20th century, the Equinox, Volume 1, Number 3. And this isn't your average magazine, is it? It's more like a fascinating window into occultism, philosophy, explorations of human consciousness.
Yeah, all aimed at, guiding you towards some kind of deeper understanding. What really jumps out is just the sheer range of stuff in there.
Right.
You've got everything from like complex magical rituals and alchemical ideas to quite intense literature, even crime stories.
Like the Brighton mystery.
Exactly. It all seems to reflect this sort of quest for knowledge beyond the everyday.
So our mission today is to pull out some, let's say, surprising insights from all this, specifically about different ways people thought about reaching expanded consciousness. Some paths celebrated, others, warned against.
Okay.
So let's dive straight in with a really central topic from that time, altered states. The Equinox actually includes this translation by Aleister Crowley.
Yes, Baudelaire's The Poem of Hashish.
That's the one.
And what's quite striking, I think, is how Baudelaire approaches it. It's almost clinical. He's describing the hashish experience very methodically.
He really maps it out, doesn't he? These three distinct phases.
Yeah, exactly. First, there's this absurd, almost overwhelming hilarity you can't resist.
Right.
Then it shifts into this deep stupor with, physical things happening, cold hands and feet, weakness.
And then phase 3.
A kind of calm bliss where your senses are just magnified. He talks about music becoming like mathematical operations, the mind finding analogies everywhere, this unaccustomed liveliness.
So it's a really systematic breakdown of the senses he's describing, almost like a guided tour.
It is. But here's the twist, and it's a big one. Despite describing it so vividly,
He turns against it.
strongly, he sees it as and this is his phrase, a degradation of the sense of the infinite.
Wow, okay. So replacing solid reality with, what did he say? Decorations painted on canvas.
Precisely that. It's quite a stark image, isn't it? His argument is that hashish doesn't actually create anything new or miraculous.
It just amplifies what's already there, like a mirror.
Exactly. He uses that exact word, a mirror. And the real danger, according to Baudelaire, is how it weakens your will, making you sort of dependent, unable to think or access those states without it. He basically says you're selling one's soul bit by bit.
For up bargain paradise, that's quite the phrase.
It really is. It paints a picture of a cheap substitute for something genuine.
Okay, so this raises a really important question then. If the Equinox presents this drug path through Baudelaire as, a potentially false or dangerous one, what's the alternative it offers for finding profound experience?
Well, that's where other parts of the volume come in, like the sections titled Liber 13th and Aya.
Right, these aren't just essays, are they? They're more like instructional texts.
Very much so. They lay out these quite rigorous systems for initiation. They talk about stages, probationer, neophyte, adeptus minor. It's a whole structure.
And the goal.
The ultimate goal is stated as achieving the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel.
Which is a pretty central concept in these traditions, representing a connection to one's higher self or divine aspect.
Exactly. Direct personal communion. And the path involves, intense self-mastery, meditation, critical thinking.
And that phrase, the destruction of thoughts, what does that imply?
It suggests dismantling your usual ways of thinking, your preconceptions, maybe even, as one text puts it, the unbinding of the fabric of mind. It sounds radical.
Definitely sounds like hard work. Continuous toil and contemplation, it says somewhere. And spiritual experience alone counts.
Right. It's not about just intellectual understanding. It's about direct, sometimes difficult, inner realization. The texts even include accounts, like one about a practitioner called P.
Oh, yeah, I remember reading that. Undertaking complex operations, facing, not just insights, but real dangers. Houses becoming charged with such an aura of evil.
And mentions of weird and terrible figures, visitors being struck senseless. It really underscores that this isn't, a casual pursuit.
Not for the faint of heart, clearly.
Absolutely not. And that really highlights the core difference being presented here.
Between the drug and this other path.
Yes. While the drug might offer a temporary magnified reflection, Baudelaire's mirror, this kind of occult attainment is framed as a deep, often challenging transformation of the self.
Aimed at connecting with that higher genius through discipline, through will.
Through direct, often arduous experience, not a shortcut.
So the Equinox really lays out these contrasting pictures, the bargain paradise of hashish on one side and this demanding, austere self-mastery of the mystic path on the other, both driven by this deep human quest for more, for deeper understanding.
Yeah, and what stands out, perhaps for you listening, is that tension, the pull towards the quick fix versus the commitment to, well, the really hard work of genuine transformation.
It definitely makes you question, our own tendencies towards shortcuts. And it leaves us with a really provocative final thought, actually, drawn from the texts themselves. If, as suggested, even things like blasphemy and denial might, for certain individuals, lead to a divine vision,
Just as surely as prayer might for others.
then what truly defines a valid path? What counts as legitimate transformation? And maybe more pointedly, what sacrifices are we actually willing to make for it?
A challenging question to end on.